Just gonna get some music going and then yeah, we'll go ahead and start drawing. Oh my gosh. Yo, that was louder than I was expecting. But this future funk mix seems dope. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this one again. Alright. Whoosh. Gonna go ahead and start drawing Team Gohan. This is the second stream for this week. But I don't know. I'm excited to do this, and yeah, excited to do this, and just wanting to kind of keep the momentum going. Of course, like I said on the previous stream, I'm not gonna stream every day, just because like it's not gonna be realistic, for me to do so. It genuinely will not be. But I don't know, like maybe on like definitely like the weekends, give or take, I'll probably do like, ooh, my hand's kind of getting in the way. I'll adjust that a bit. But yeah, on the weekends, I'll probably do like, a back-to-back stream. But yeah, super excited to do this, just because, oh hey, yeah, super excited to do this. Just because I also, like, I play the DBZ fighting game. It's like an old one. It's called Super DBZ for the PS2, and Gohan's actually my main. And like, he's actually not considered the, I guess like the highest on the tier list. Yeah, he's not considered highest on the tier list for Super DBZ, which surprised the hell out of me. Because Gohan's not, but Krillin actually is like super high up on like the tier list. But yeah, I'm actually planning on kind of doing some more DBZ art and stuff. Just gonna go ahead and get his ears going there. Thanks for the like, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more DBZ art, and originally like, because I do like my Drawing with Manga Master Menz video series here on YouTube and whatever, and initially my idea was to do Goku and stuff, but you know what? Yeah, in spirit of like, Gohan being my main, for 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 Super DBZ, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do Gohan instead. He's gonna be the one that I do for like the first episode, well, Drawing with Manga Master Menz. And oh yeah, we're gonna do Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. But yeah, I don't know. I think the other interesting thing for me was just like I kind of realized after a while, it's like I draw Goku a lot when it comes to like whenever like I'm at like events or whatever, for like the few that I do or have done, like, like some of like my go-to Sharpie art characters that I'll like go ahead and draw, typically, Mario, and Goku, Sonic, Spider-Man, like those are some of like my go-tos and stuff. And I could do like other Dragon Ball Z characters, like I definitely can. I just I just noticed that like, typically give or take, like I don't try to venture out too much, whatever. But it's like, yeah, Gohan's, definitely one of my one of my favorite Z fighters and stuff. So just yeah, I don't know. I want to showcase more attention towards some of the other characters because it's like I feel as if like I could also draw them pretty good or do them justice here and there. Okay, we're gonna do this spike. There. And then oh, yeah, the other one that I did for I guess like the short promoting the video was actually I think my first time ever drawing Cell era, Gohan with Sharpie, like but not in Super Saiyan form because I think the other time that I drew Teen Gohan was I was at an event being a vendor and stuff, and alongside selling like my own original artwork, like I was doing Sharpie art, drawings of other, characters per request. And I know I did Super Saiyan Teen Gohan there, which was fun, but it's like I don't know, just yeah, like for me it was just like today was like the moment that it dawned on me that it's like yeah, I've done like Goku in like his base form like so many times, like it's ridiculous. But never Gohan. Like I typically don't do Gohan. So that was I'm not gonna say tough challenge for me to do. Definitely not tough, but it was interesting just because I was like, okay, like just another opportunity to kind of like learn how to draw someone, but because like he's shares similarities in terms of character design with Goku, it's like it wasn't like again, it wasn't the hardest. But I honestly like I guess like quick tidbit about myself, and I'll probably like include this in like the regular drawing with Manga Master Menz episode that I do that has Teen Gohan in it. But yeah, like I feel like one of the few people that doesn't feel like Boo era Gohan is like the absolute worst. Obviously I know like the peak of the character was, like Cell Saga, because it's like, he's taking over the mantle from Goku finally and stuff. But I don't know, just I like Boo era Gohan as well. Because I thought he was cool. For me, like I also really just some part of me sometimes wishes that like like we could have got to see a bit more of Gohan being the lead character and stuff, but of course at the same time it's like I'm still happy that things played out the way that they did, in terms of the Boo saga, just because it's like you had so many cool moments that emerged from that, like Fusion, Super Saiyan 3, the Super Spirit Bomb. Like there are so many legendary moments that don't end up happening if Gohan doesn't regrettably have to take the back seat again. Thank you for those that just hopped in. Appreciate it. Yo, oh my god, 13 people. That's unexpected. But yeah, like there's so many like legendary moments. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it, the likes. Great, thanks, man. Yeah, there's so many legendary moments that I feel like, like, hey, if Gohan doesn't take the back seat, thank you. I definitely plan on doing more of these. For sure. Hey, yo, what's up? um Yeah, there's so many legendary moments that, happen. Hey, wait, Royce Reyna? I hope I said your username correctly. But yeah, there's so many legendary moments that don't end up happening if Gohan again doesn't end up taking a back seat and stuff, regrettably. But still, I'd still also say like Buu Era Saga Gohan is up there for me, like um, in terms of like just being one of my favorite characters, which for me is also one of the reasons why, like, because in Super DBZ, the only version of Buu Saga Gohan that's like available to be used is like his ultimate form when he's wearing the outfit that Elder Kai gave him during uh during like his awakening of like his mystic form. And it's like it's cool, but it's like man, I really wish they gave him like the Goku gi that he kind of like eventually got. Um, because I was like, what that would have been like such a cool alternate outfit and stuff. But Super DBZ is just an awesome game just in general. So hey, like there's certain things about it that like I just enjoy just because it's like I feel as if like it's I feel like there's certain things that it did that I feel like some other DBZ games never really end up doing again with the exception of like this one. I think it's like I don't remember if it's a Japanese exclusive. I think it is. I can't remember. I mean, I know for sure I didn't have it because I didn't have like a Nintendo um DS, 3DS. I didn't have many Nintendo anythings growing up. Um the only Nintendo handheld console that I had as a kid was like the original like gray Game Boy that my older brother gave me as a hand-me-down, which I was always appreciative of. Only part that bummed me out about it was the fact that I think by the time he gave it to me, which was again great gift. Always, I still have it to this day. And by the time by the time he gave it to me and stuff, it was like already the mid 2000s and whatever. Game Boy Color was already out. Game Boy Advance was on the way and whatever. So I couldn't like other than the one Street Racer game that I had for it, I couldn't get anything new. I didn't know about the internet yet. I was like 5. um but yeah, I know like there's this one, I think it's like a Japanese exclusive um Japanese exclusive Dragon Ball Z game. I think it's Ultimate Butoden, I think, because it's I know it's a return to the Butoden series. I think that's the only other Dragon Ball Z game that I can think of that lets you fight on King Kai's planet. And for me, like, cause Super DBZ, I think is the first one to do it and whatever. And I always thought that stuff was like super cool because I was like, what? No other DBZ game like lets you do that and stuff. Um, like for me, like if I'm ever like playing like with my brother or with my friends and stuff like that, it's like that's like one of the stages that like I will try and like rush to go play on just because it's like it looks. Ooh, let me just try to get his try to get his more of his arm and body in the frame. Um, okay, and then. Okay, so there we go. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do his hands. I'll try because I like just the framing of Gohan just does not really allow give me the greatest amount of space to kind of like make sure it's in the shot. So he might be handless, which is gonna suck. But I think when I do my non-live drawing version of it, where I'll have like multiple episodes of it, because the angle that I'm going to draw him at, I am going to include his hands. Um, but to get this looking even better than it already does look, I am going to color. But I'm going to do more so the manga I'm gonna add one more. Gonna, yeah. And there we go. We got that going there. Gohan's looking confident, but I'm gonna use the manga coloring of his outfit because I didn't realize until like obviously getting older, reading the manga myself finally and stuff. That like I think in the anime, the the sash for his gi is blue. It matches his wristbands, but in the manga, it's actually red and his wristbands are blue. And honestly, I prefer the manga coloring instead. The manga coloring to me, I feel like just like when it's just purple and blue, I feel like it's a little bit too much. Um, I guess for lack of a better term, is too like color monotonous. Like there's too much monotony going on in terms of like just like yeah, it's all the same colors and so forth. I feel like having like the red there to kind of like break up, you know, just the purple blue, thing, going on there. I think is just perfect. But yeah, so we're gonna do the manga coloring. I'm gonna use my Crayolas to kind of fill this in. Before we go ahead and end off this this live stream, I wish I could have thrown. I mean, I'm not even sure if I can throw anything in the comments. I hope I can. But Danny, oh hey, yo, what's up? I kind of already got through the sharpening part of drawing the character. Right now, I'm coloring him. But I wonder if are you like a big Dragon Ball Z fan? Yeah, hey, what's up? Or wait, oh, well, where are you from? Actually, I guess is more so my question. Because that's a pretty unique name. So I'm assuming you're not necessarily from the States. I'm guessing. Nice to meet you as well. Are you like a big DBZ fan? Or actually, also another thing I guess I want to ask is like, do you draw or anything like that yourself? Like, do you do any art or anything? Yeah. Oh, like as I'm waiting for you. Oh yeah, you do awesome, cool. Like, do you like make your own original art? Do you do a lot of fan art? Is that like? Ah. I've drawn Gojo I think twice. I've drawn Gojo twice. Saturated. I'm gonna try to. Hold on. Let me finish up Gohan and then I'll see if I can do that for you. If I can't get it done this stream, I can definitely try to do that on the next one. But like I said, just give me one teensy moment because I am grabbing some markers. Arad Hikure? Did I say it correct? Arad Hikure. I'm not sure if I wonder if I got it correct, but oh, I was about to color his wristbands the wrong color. So I'm gonna do, like I said earlier, I'm doing the manga coloring of his wristbands instead of the animes because I like the coloring for the mangas more. But yeah, I have drawn Gojo twice with Sharpie. I think one was for one of my coworkers when they were leaving and they were like a fan of the show and whatever. So like I looked up a reference image and kind of just worked on it from there. Gohan and most Dragon Ball characters, for me, to answer your question, I'm from currently living in Florida. I'm not originally from there, but originally born in New York. But yeah, I currently live in the States, United States, at the moment. But yeah, I drew Gojo that one time. And then I think there was another time. It might have been for me while I was at an event. Was when I drew when I drew Gohan. Or not Gohan, Gojo. Dragon Ball Z characters are a bit easier for me to kind of do. Um, Easier for me to do because of the fact that a lot of my inspiration, art wise, has come from Dragon Ball Z. Like I've tried to make sure that like I can still kind of throw my own twists on how I draw things and stuff, but at the same time, it's like I still want the inspiration for what it's has made me want to draw still to be showcased. And you're from India, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get. Are like you from one of like the bigger cities, like in that particular area? Um, okay. I'm gonna go ahead, continue filling in the lightning aura. Figured it'd be good to do it with blue. And then we'll kind of get to coloring his hair. And then, because I don't actually have a Crayola marker that is like the skin tone that I need. BTS, I've only ever heard one song of theirs. I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard others, but there's only one song I think I know by name. And I think it's Butter or it's yeah, I think it's called Butter. I think that's the I think that's the one that I know. I remember one of my friends, she introduced me to that song, um, and that's like the main one I remember, just because it has such like I guess like a very like just kind of almost out there kind of name. Um, it's like it's a slightly like odd name for a song, I guess. But I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been odder names. Um, that's the one that I know, but I don't listen to them heavily. Um, but I have like such a wide range of like music tastes that like city pop and stuff like that is definitely um, up there for me in terms of like stuff that I like to listen to. If it's not like hip hop or rap or like rock or alternative. Something I've been like heavily like into lately actually has been is in breakcore. And honestly, like what's funny is I'm working on some animations and stuff, and I want to actually use that kind of sound uh, for one of my animation shorts that I want to do. Just as I feel like it's gonna fit the vibe of like my original manga idea that I'm trying to work or that I'm working on. I currently have like a physical first chapter for it and stuff like that. I need to make more prints of it, mind you, but I do have a physical first chapter for it, and like um, that kind of sound, I think, like just because it reminds me of almost like of the early 2000s Toonami kind of like promo stuff that you would see before like the show, or that you were waiting for to come on. Like that kind of sound, I think just sounds cool. It's like it has almost like a like kind of hip hoppy kind of influence to it, but it's not too heavily like it's not too heavily hip hop and whatever. Because like for me, it's like I want to be able to again like incorporate different sounds, have like jazz or like new metal, like or things like that, things of that nature still be able to be showcased. It's like I don't want it to feel as if like like I because you know of just it being like the popular sound of the moment, or just even like oh, even uh like my own skin color or background to be the thing that kind of dictates like what it is and what I can and can't do. It's like I want to have as much creative freedom as the next person, and I want to be able to showcase that in my work. um but yeah, like I think it was one of my coworkers actually told me the name of like the genre, and I've heard it plenty times before. I just didn't know what the name was, but after she told me like the name of it, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna look this up. Like I want to find like copyright free songs that I could use, um And Blackpink, I'm pretty sure I have heard songs of theirs, but I'm not like, I guess because the K-pop's not really something that like I go out of my way to try to find songs to go ahead and listen to. If it comes on, I'm not gonna like turn it off, I guess, but it's like I'm not like the craziest fan of it. But again, not someone who's like a hater of it, or like, oh man, like just it's like this is the worst thing ever. It's like like just I feel like there's always like like a moment or a vibe for certain things. And I also just want to be like open to like listening to new stuff um as well. Like I want to be able to experience new sounds. Because it's like there could be something really dope out there, and it's like I don't want to like limit myself on the opportunity um to be able to hear it. Okay. Now let me see if I can find my Copic marker, which actually I did. It was right beside me. I found my Copic marker because I don't have I think I should have put a paper underneath this because I'm like, man, now it's gonna like bleed through my stuff because it's alcohol-based markers and whatever. Um, but yeah, I don't have, I guess, like the certain skin tone that I want to have in Crayola markers and stuff. So definitely just gonna tag in my Copic markers, which I typically usually save for my own original stuff. Just because it's like Copics are expensive, and it's like I don't want to like use them for every drawing I make. It's like if I can like save them and kind of like spare them the marker abuse, so to speak. I'll gladly do that. I don't know if I'll be able to get to Gojo today. I will admit, because it's like I do have to go to my job. But if you want, if you feel inclined to, not saying you have to. If you don't want to, it's okay. But sub to me, and then on the next one, just because I know you made a request for me to do Gojo, I'm gonna try to see if I can do that one next, because that's gonna be something fun that I think um that I can try to do on my next one. Yeah. He's got 1 year undone. Okay. It's like, do I share? You know what? I feel like it'd be the right thing to do. Just for certain areas, I'm gonna try to shade certain parts. There we go. Let me see. I think I have a black marker somewhere on my other table. This was a pretty fun stream. I'm just actually happy I actually got some people to kind of like come through and see me draw live. Like I was saying at the start, I probably won't be able to do like a consistent, like every day I'm streaming kind of thing, kind of schedule, just because I still have a day job. So that is not the most realistic thing for me to do and whatever. And I've tried before on Twitch, and it's just like, it's not to say that Twitch is bad or anything. It's just like it just didn't work in terms of like for me, just being a sustainable thing. It just wasn't sustainable for me to try to stream every day. Just and at times it felt brutal on myself. On top of the fact that it's like I, had other things that I wanted to do and other things I wanted to draw for my own, original works and stuff. To sometimes stuff for people. So yeah, but I'm definitely gonna be doing this more, just because it's like I feel like I'm just gonna leave like gaming for my Twitch channel and stuff instead, and then have YouTube be where I do some of my art streams. Not all of them, because I also still want to kind of like have some of those on my Facebook page for my manga called Maximus Boy and stuff like that, because I still plan on doing streams on there for shoresies. So but yeah, these past, I think it was like 2 days that I've done streams on here, like, has been honestly a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely gonna be more of these. Okay. Okay, and now I just need my barley beige. Alright. On we go. And this was actually really cool to do, just because, again, it's someone other than Goku. Not to say that Goku, I dislike Goku. Goku's my favorite character. I'm that basic person that likes the main character. I'm sorry. But this was fun. This was a lot of fun. Alright. So this stream went on for a solid 33 minutes. But I enjoyed every second of it. And I am definitely for sure going to be back on here. What day for sure? I don't know just yet, but I'll be back for sure. To do another drawing live stream. But yeah, we did Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan from the Cell Saga. Oh snap, I forgot one last. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, we did Super Saiyan. We did Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell Saga, and this looks awesome. Be on the lookout for more live streams. Be on the lookout for more art content. I'm going to be posting more stuff, especially continuing my 100 sub celebration video of my, including my original character that's being drawn in that particular video, Maximus Boy. I'm going to also continue my drawing of Danny Phantom, my interpretation of it, as well as I'm going to have some other characters I'm going to be drawing. Card Captain Sakura might be one of them. Teen Gohan's definitely going to be another. There's going to be more on the way. For anyone who did sub, thank you. I appreciate it. For anyone who came by and watched and gave a like, I appreciate it. People who commented. By all means, check out my Maximus Boy manga that I'm making. It's going to be available using my link tree that's on the description of most of my videos. Take you to my Facebook page, my all my other socials, my online store that will take you to like the spot where you can get prints, things of that nature. Catch you guys on the next one. It's been fun. Peace out.